Alright, welcome to day 58 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. Our goal throughout this series is to be the most environmentally detailed playthrough you will ever see of this game, including collecting things as tiny as mushrooms. We're going super thorough in this playthrough in terms of environment, but also working towards Platinum, obviously, because that's the name of the series. This I forgot about. I do not remember what that is coming from, but that is dangerous. That's very dangerous. But before we head up towards the Manor, here's something that I wanted to do real fast today. I want to quickly go through and visit a couple of NPCs. Merchants, I should be able to just skip over. I'm not super concerned about that. But there's a couple of NPCs that I wanted to visit real fast. Just check their dialogue, make sure that nothing's progressed, because we're getting to the point very soon where certain quest lines will be locked out if I don't wrap them up / progress them right now. So first one here, we'll just kind of go from south to north up to where we're at, and I just want to talk to a couple of these. And the thing is, I will go and actually look at the wiki for some of this stuff and just double check to make sure that I don't miss things with NPCs, because we're also trying to be thorough with this stuff. But we can probably just talk to a few of them now, see if there's anything. Yeah, so she still has nothing to say. I don't know how to progress her stuff, I guess. I don't think there shouldn't be any other NPCs here. We already killed what's his name that was here, and he then appears at the Revenger Shack. We should go talk to Yura as well. But yeah, the guy down at that initially appears at Castle Morn, he appeared in Liurnia at the Revenger Shack, so he's been taken care of. And Yura, which side? Yura's right over here. So let's talk to him, see if anything needs to progress with him right now. I don't think it does.
You must not forget, though, those who partake their hunger for dragon until the flesh strand is no support.
Okay, so yeah, he has nothing else to say right now, so he's all set. Let's talk to... So I know Kenneth, he shouldn't have anything else to say right now. Let's talk to this Sorceress Selene. I don't think she's going to have any more dialogue. This is a new loading screen. I've never seen that one before. I don't think she'll have any new dialogue, but...
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
I am curious if there's any sorceries that I didn't buy from her that I wanted. I don't think there is. I don't think I care about any of this stuff. All right, so she's good to go then. And this, even if I don't get any extra dialogue from any of these, it's still good to go talk to them, because then it kind of reminds me where we're at with each one of them. That way I can go check the wiki and kind of see what comes next.
Always
Okay, he doesn't have anything to talk about either, so he's good to go. And then, oh, you know something that I do want to quickly check? I don't think that this happens until after we defeat Radahn, but I just want to quickly check this spot over here by Fort Height. I don't think that the meteor, or whatever it is, drops until after Radahn. Yeah, it does not. So this will open up. The ground will open up here. But we gotta wait until the stars are moving again. I don't think that there's anything here. Knight Bernal, I feel like he doesn't really say much else. I gotta check his quest information too on the wiki. But I think for the most part, he doesn't have all that much going on. All too much going on. Let's see though. Yeah, so he still wants me to learn battle arts, so I'm fine with him. And then there's no one that I've really talked to over here yet, because this is just a finger reader. And then over here at, let's see, so that's a nomadic merchant. Sorcerer Tops, he doesn't have anything to say until I bring him my glintstone key. And then, oh, I am curious about Bairn real fast. Let's see if anything's changed with that. I don't think it has, because I haven't changed anything. So I doubt that this little guy will have anything else to say, but it's still worth a look. And, you know, while I'm here, I should probably, let's run through and pick up all this stuff, because it's just a good place for farming all these things, especially the Poison Bloom. Because I feel like Poison Bloom is something that is a little harder to come by, unless you're killing Miranda flowers. But I will grab all this real fast. Great spot to farm, clearly, for this kind of stuff. Cool, so let's talk to Baron real fast, see if he has anything to say. Or she. I don't really know what the gender of this jar is. I guess it's a jar, so maybe they're genderless.
Ah, say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong.
That is new dialogue.
Uncle Alexander said he won't be back again.
My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country.
I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion. Uncle Alexander,
My home is of...
I suppose.
Okay. Cool, yeah, so that's dialogue I've never heard before. Cool, so I'm glad we came and checked that out. I don't think Muriel has anything else to say right now. We've already kind of talked to Bach, so he's good. White Mask Vare shouldn't have anything going on at the moment. So I think that should be everyone for the time being. And then, of course, we just talked to Master Iji yesterday. So let's continue on up towards Caria Manor. We'll make this happen. So we'll finally get in there today. Won't take too terribly long to make it through the entirety of the manor. Probably by the end of tomorrow, we'll have wrapped up the manor. What is he? He's got some glintstone stuff in there. Very nice. So I'm gonna, as usual, go through, check this environment super thorough, because it's a huge part of this playthrough. But I'm going to have to probably run up towards the manor and take out whatever this is that's happening. I don't remember what it is that's causing this. And I think, is it only... Looks like maybe it's only in the middle. Oh, no, it can come towards me wherever I'm at. Wait, is it that? It's just coming from the sky? So how do I combat that? I don't remember how to deal with this. But yeah, it just keeps on going wherever you're at, it seems like. Ooh, hit me again. So maybe I should come explore all of this. Woo! After the manor, because I'm assuming I can stop this. I don't know though, because what the heck? Okay, well there's a grace right here. Let's grab this grace. Yeah, I don't remember where that comes from. I don't know who or what is doing that. Let me rest real fast. Get my health back. So where are we right now then? What is this one? So this is the main Caria Manor gate. So then let's look around real fast and I'll see if I can figure out what does that. Oh, it looks like maybe it's coming from up there. And how much land is surrounding this? Oh yeah, there's actually a decent amount of land surrounding this, and that thing is still coming after me, so I think I need to go inside and take care of that. Because what about over here? Will it hit me over here? Oh no, okay, so now it's moved back to being over there. Oh, but now it's after me. Alright, yeah, let's go inside. I'm just going to go in right now, and then we can deal with all the landscape surrounding this place after the actual manor is conquered. Because obviously I want to check all this land thoroughly, as usual, but I think that if I go in here and conquer this, then maybe I can get all that to stop, all that nonsense. So, here we go. Let's make this happen. I haven't gone through Caria Manor in a long time, so this is going to be fun. And there's a lot of hands in here. Grandma hands. She has the decency to paint her nails, though, so Grandma is not, she's not totally old yet. But I need to be cautious because I know, and I can't bring Torrent out in here. Okay. So this is an all on foot area ahead of us. So I need to be careful because there's a lot of hands up in the air around here. or not up in the air, but on the walls and stuff. So I need to be very cautious. The little hands are not a threat whatsoever. I mean, if they really get swinging, maybe they can be. But for the most part, I'm not concerned about them. The big ones is what I'm really concerned about. And even those, I think I can deal with relatively easily. But still, the big ones, sometimes when they start swinging and flailing their fingers around, it can get real bad real fast. So, we've got a decent amount of like layers of walls to go through here as we progress. And in here as well, I want to be real thorough with the landscape and make sure that we pick up absolutely everything. So, it's going to be a little bit of a process like normal, but we'll make it happen. It's a big hand here. I think best way probably to deal with these is either a bow or just using sorceries to get them to come down. Crap. Dang it. You know, another thing is, oh yeah, and you got to hit him from the back. I forgot about that. It's best to hit him. Dang it, man. This is what I was saying. Alright, so maybe I won't be able to deal with these as easily as I was thinking. But that is important to remember. I kind of forgot that you have to hit them from, like, the chopped part of the hand, or where the wrist would have been. Another thing is, too, I hadn't thought about this. Because I'm going shieldless, this is yet another area where this will be the first time that I've gone through the area without a shield. And which has been the case for the whole game, but there's certain parts of the game that I hit where I go, okay, I've never done this shieldless, and this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm so used to fighting these with a shield. So I'm going to it might be a little bit of a learning curve for me, and I'm getting a lot of somber smithing stone, seems like. It seems like that is common for them to drop those here. Even the little ones are dropping them. Some of them, of course. It's not all of them, but the little ones are dropping them as well. Okay, so let me combat this a bit differently this time. I guess let's do this. How much damage does this do? And can I even hit it? I can hit it. Okay, so that does more damage than... Dang it. Okay, so the dodge timing on that is not what I'm... Like, I gotta change the dodge timing on that. And it seems like I can sort of stagger it. Kinda, sorta. Like, maybe one hit, and then it kind of... And then it kind of rips through the stagger, but yeah, so dodge timings on that I think are going to be important as I get used to those hands again. And I need to put my lantern back on. I don't think I'm going to use starlight in here, just because I feel like I always notice that when it's foggy like this, starlight really just makes it harder to see. It doesn't actually make it easier because of just the blue tint, of course, of the starlight. It makes it where anything past the fog is almost kind of non-visible. So I feel like that's not going to be helpful. Crap, that was dumb. Just walked right into that. Yeah, another Somber Smithing Stone 2. So they drop a lot of Somber Smithing Stone 2s specifically. So I want to continuously pick those up because I am thinking, after utilizing the grafted dragon yesterday, I do like that, and I think that I'm probably going to end up upgrading that a good bit and using it semi-consistently, as consistently as I ever do with... Oh, crap. As consistently as I ever do with secondary weapons. Crap. Dang it, man. These are not easy to deal with. Holy crap. Okay, you're just going to have to chill out with all that. My gosh. So from the back, it looks like I can stagger it a good bit. But even these little hands with their jumping, seems like they could be a little bit of a challenge at times too. So I got to be careful here. But yeah, the grafted dragon, I think I want to start upgrading it. So I need the Somber Smithing Stones to upgrade it. Obviously, I've been kind of saving Somber Smithing Stones for later because of the fact that ultimately I want the weapon for this build to be Rivers of Blood. But before this episode, I went ahead and checked the wiki because I couldn't remember whatsoever where you get Rivers of Blood, and it's not until the mountaintop of the Giants. So it's a long ways away, so it won't hurt to be upgrading other stuff for the time being. And also, another thing is, apparently Rivers of Blood has been nerfed a good bit. I guess it was nerfed a while ago, but I've never used Rivers of Blood, so crap, I need to not do that. Apparently that hurts a lot. I need to not... They nerfed Rivers of Blood, apparently. Crap! This is not going well. And I think a huge reason why it's not going well is because I'm not used to fighting these again, apparently. And also, clearly I'm not used to fighting them without a shield. So this is going to take some time. I was hoping that we'd rip through this area relatively quickly, but I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. So... Is there a big one? Okay, there's a big one there, and I think there's two big ones on either side of this. So I'm going to wait a second to walk through there. Just give that a minute. And then there's this big one, and I guess what I wasn't paying attention to is the fact that when you stand like in its palm as it rises up, it grabs you and squishes you. So I think at first I wasn't realizing that happened and was taking unnecessary damage. So I will stop doing that. But I remember, even though I've never used Rivers of Blood, I know that I remember hearing early on that it was a pretty strong weapon, maybe too much so. Will he drop? I might have to shoot him. And so now apparently it's like the exact opposite. Like, it sounds like Rivers of Blood kind of sucks. So I'm almost second guessing even planning on utilizing that for this build in the first place. So I guess we'll see what happens when I get to it in a distant land on the mountaintops. Crap, I didn't see that one. It's much easier to see the fingertips of the big ones popping out than it is the little ones. Why does this one look moist? He's all shiny. Are you moist? Oh wait, actually this whole spot here, I must just be because of the crystals. Crystals make things moist, apparently. You can that could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you decide to spin that. Here's a little one again. So what I'm learning with these is that perhaps if I hit them like this and just continue hitting. Crap. Okay, that did not work. Well, it kind of worked. Okay. So if I continue hitting as it's popping up out of the ground, that seems to maybe be beneficial. And I want to grab these before this one pops up. And I should be two-handing as well, because that obviously is going to help. Okay, and I'm going to... Oh yeah, and it's got this thing too. Okay, alright, that wasn't too bad. Didn't get hit that time. So that could work. That might be a good way to handle that. That was not a good way to handle that, though. Just standing in place as it jumps. Did another one just pop out? Another one did just pop out. At least with the little ones, since they pop out at first on their back, and I mean the big ones do too, but with the little ones, they're one-hit kills. So if you see them and they pop out, you can kill it before it can do anything. The big ones, though, have enough health to where even when it's squirming on its back, you don't really have enough time before it's on all five to actually kill it because it's got too much health. Okay, so there's an item there. So I figured I'd work my way up this side first, and then we'll kind of move back through the middle area, I guess. I don't know what this leads to, or if I can even go in there yet. Okay, I think the big one might be aware of me already. Yeah, he's coming. Let me get this little one first. Alright, my large, nasty friend. Oh, you know, I said on all fives, but I guess I didn't think about the fact that they've got more than 5 fingers. Okay, that's a good way to deal with it, it seems like. Not necessarily spamming, but kind of getting around to the other side of it and then sort of spamming seems to be helpful. So I should probably sort of continue with that approach. Would you not do that? How much do those give you, actually? Only 27. So those are very, very non-lucrative. I haven't been paying attention to how much the big ones give you, though. Okay, so let's go in here real fast, and then we'll come back out and check all this. And I've been walking around these crystals because I'm curious if they give you fireflies, but I don't think they do, it seems like. Wait, is there a grace in here? Probably not. I don't know how many graces there are throughout the manor. I feel like it's at least a few, but I think there might be a couple of shortcuts throughout here too, so it might be less than I'm thinking. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say. Lady Rani, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Caria. Caria. See, I feel like when it's just... I feel like whenever I say Carian, I say Carian. But when it's just C-A-R-I-A, I say Caria. So I don't know which one it actually is. Wait, can you... Is this a painting that I can... No, it's not. Okay, I was wondering if it was a painting I could collect. I wonder which watchtower that is. It kind of looks like the watchtower that's right near, like, where the battle was going on. On, like, Northern Liurnia Highway, maybe. Oh, there's a grace in here. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. And then I think all this upper stuff, I can't get up there yet, so that's a whole other thing that I've got to get to from a separate, like from coming from above. I've got to get to all that stuff up there. Ooh, a smithing stone 4. Very nice. So I think maybe what we'll do, let me clear this room real fast and just make sure that there's nothing I care about in here. Because I don't know what this door leads out to, because I might end up going back to the previous grace and finishing up like the courtyard and everything before really exploring through here. Because I don't think there's much, or before really exploring outside of this church. So let's see, what does this lead to? Okay, so this leads to this upper portion. So yeah, let's go back, or let's just go back outside and we'll work our way back towards where the grace was, the first one, at the entrance to the manor. And then we can come back in here and work our way through everything up top. I just think it'd be best to work our way through everything below first. So we'll go kind of like bottom to top. And then, and so there is a boss at the end of this area. So I believe the boss is in here. And that's the boss room I was talking about either yesterday or the day before. I don't remember when we were discussing it. But that, I've always thought that boss room is really, really cool. I think that's a neat area. The boss itself is relatively forgettable because I don't even really remember much about that boss. But the boss room is really cool. So it looks like there's nothing really of note back here, even in terms of crafting materials. So I don't think I care about this. About back here. So maybe this whole area back here was largely just for that hand. He was just kind of camping out here at the front of the stairs, and maybe there's nothing else really here. Right out here, though, the summon sign is up. So it almost makes you think that there'd be more going on out here than there appears to be. Because it doesn't seem like much is happening. It's not really a happening place. I mean, I did fight through a decent amount of stuff to get over here, I guess. Like, it was a decent amount of hands. So maybe you can summon, just in case you're struggling with all the fingers. You might need someone to come along and assist you. Okay, so everything back there is good. I've done part of that side of the path, but this side of the path I haven't even really touched yet. And so this being, like, we haven't really gone through a, excuse me. Man, I have a feeling if you're watching every episode of this, you'll just think that I just yawn all the time. I feel like I yawn as I'm recording a lot. I don't know why. I think it just happens to be, like I've said before, I think because I've already done a lot of stuff in the day before I start recording these, I think then I'm finally, like, relaxed. Like, I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the game with you. And so then I yawn. But yeah, so this is the first, like, actual dungeon we've gone through in a while. Gone through a couple of caves and stuff like that, but actual larger dungeon-wise, this is really, like, the first larger one in Liurnia. And obviously the real big dungeon in Liurnia is Caria. So we'll do that. We're getting pretty close to being ready to do that. I don't have the glintstone key yet because I've been kind of saving all that stuff for last in the entirety of Liurnia. But we're getting pretty close. Okay, so this upper portion, this should all be good. So let's go down here. Kind of past this rock drop down. And I know that, so we've got this like all of this bridge, or wait, can you actually get on the top of... Okay, so this one's not connected to the other ones, it looks like. I don't know how they all connect, all these like upper bridges and stuff that are above us. Okay, there's a big hand there. I'm going to be cautious with that and grab this real fast. Rimmed crystal bud. I figured something was going to pop out near that item. We got this guy. Or really this girl, I guess, because they're like dainty hands. I classify the hands as being most likely female. Because look, they really take care of themselves. Well, they've got warts, so maybe they're not taking care of themselves that well. But they got their nails all done up and stuff, and they're at least trying. They could definitely use some wart cream, though, that's for sure. So this leads, I think this is the main path that leads down to the original Grace, like the entrance of the area. This is a big guy right here. You know what I'm going to do before I fight this? I'm going to heal real fast. Because when they pop out of the ground and just start swinging, it's not always pretty. Crap, crap, crap. Ooh, I managed to dodge all that somehow. Wow. Alright. Another somber smithing stone too. I'm going to have a ton of those by the time we get out of here. What about... Okay, so then this little corner just leads... Yeah, back down into sort of like the courtyard. Which will lead over to the Grace. The opening Grace. Let's check on this side of the path real fast, because I think this is a dead end over here. Oh, wait, and actually... Did I go... I don't think I went... Well, no, I was here, but I didn't go over to this corner over here. I wonder if there's anything hidden back here. There's not. It was worth a shot, you know? You never know what might be there. My goodness. I just a little bit ago, Charles got done with a puppy play date. I had my mom came over with her dog, and a friend of ours came over with her dog, and it was funny. That's probably also part of why I'm tired. It was funny because Charles is still, I think I've talked about this before, Charles is he's very timid, and I've continued, like, through all the time that I've had him, I've continued to try to get him to come out of his shell a little bit. And he's gotten a lot better when it comes to people, I feel like. He definitely warms up to people faster than he used to. But when it comes to other dogs that he doesn't know, that he doesn't do as well with. So with my mom's dog, he knows her dog real well. They see each other probably usually 1 to 2 times a week. And they play really well together. But with the friend the friend of mine and my mom's that came over, her dog, Charles had never met before, and there's like multiple little ones and a big one here. Made quick work of that, and so Charles was he was being a coward like the whole time. And this dog, she's real small too, like she's nothing to be afraid of. But for some reason, Charles just I don't know what it is. He just gets real anxious around dogs that he does not know well. And like he and Linus, they'd start playing and they'd start running around and stuff. And then as soon as Haley would jump into the mix, Charles would he'd get all timid. Excuse me. I was feeling bad for Haley because of the fact that Charles and Linus would play, and then as soon as she'd come over and start playing, Charles would get all nervous and sort of walk away. Crap. Don't you do it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. There's a little one here too. I'm gonna heal real fast. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of little ones here. You can all die. Oh man, they just keep on coming. I somehow like triggered all of them. 6 glintstone fireflies there. This should be another, yeah, another somber smithing. Okay, so that's the spot I've already been at. And then I think this, yeah, so this also opens up down into the courtyard. And the grace should be just past there, the first one. I wonder if there's anything. What is with my yawning? What the heck? Just keeps going. I wonder too, you know, I've never thought about this. What is this? Why can I not walk forward here? I haven't thought about this before until right at this very moment. You're here for it. You're here for this thought. I wonder too if, like, obviously, I talk. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that one was there. I talk like an annoying amount, obviously, during these videos. And so I wonder too if all the talking, like, you know how you can make yourself yawn? Same way that you can kind of make yourself burp if you, like, suck in air. Maybe I'm using too much oxygen during these videos and it makes me yawn. Or maybe I'm just that boring to myself. Who knows? Okay, so this whole outer area here should be good. We've got, let's see. Got another big one right here that I'll kill real fast. As we're working our way down over to the entrance grace. So it looks like, yeah, everything back here should be good, because I've kind of walked through this before. Earlier on. Okay, yeah, so everything over kind of on this left side, I would say is done. So, let's work our way inside a little bit. Because then this is the sort of the barrier I used here underneath the bridge. This is as far as I'd walked. Oh yeah, and there, okay, so I wonder, does that door open? I don't know if that door will open right now or if it'll only open from the other side. What? Oh, hello. I did not know that one was up above me. Crap. Crap. I might die. Woo! Healed just in time. Dang it. Crap. I'm doing so poorly with these dodge timings. Dang it, and it keeps trapping me in corners and stuff too. Would you just stop? There you go. My goodness. I do not like those things. I'm not a fan of them, and they are not a fan of me. Yeah, I don't even know where that one dropped from, actually. Okay, so this takes us back out to this stuff back here that has already been checked out. And I know that there's that scarab back there that I still need to go grab. I kind of stopped and decided to come back out here first. So let's see, does this open? No. Okay, so that we can only open when we get to the other side. And I don't know if we get to the other side just by the pathway that I saw earlier that loops around back, or if that's something that we have to get to from, like, the bridge up above. I do wonder if the bridge up above has some sort of, like, drop down or something into there, or a ladder maybe. Okay, so there's a big one over there that I see. But then this side of the path I haven't totally finished yet. Let's just make sure there's no more materials on the ground here. Give me that somber smithing stone. Yeah, once we get through this area, I want to check and just look at my somber smithing stone 2 number. Because it's going to be a lot, for sure. Okay, so then we've got those two big hands. Which one? Oh, that one fell. All right. Come on, big hand, McGee. Crap, that was a bad time. Crap, I'm gonna die. Frick! Man, I'm not enjoying this area right now. And it's my own fault. I mean, I know it's always, it always is. That's sort of just the case with FromSoft games, which is what's fun about them is you know, when you die, it's your fault. It's not like something stupid happened. You just didn't dodge, or you didn't roll, or you didn't weave. So I think I can pretty much say that all of this up here is good. This section over here is good. So now we got to do like this stuff here. All right, and I'm gonna loop my way around here rather than going through the center so that both hands don't drop down at once. And because then, yeah, okay, I can go ahead and grab my runes. That's what I was hoping for. Dang it, already took a hit. Okay, so all this is done. So that's where that hand fell from earlier. So I think I should probably kill it though. That way, if I walk past here again, it doesn't get angry. Okay, so let me figure out this dodge time. Crap. Dang it, man. Yeah, my dodges on that are just not, they're not good. Like, I'm not prepared. Luckily, the boss of the area is not an even bigger hand. From what I remember, even though like I was saying, I don't remember a lot about the boss of the area, I do seem to remember that it's just some sort of knight or something like that. I think it's like a Caria knight. Hi. So, that's a good thing, because if I had to fight like an even bigger version of the hand, I would not be happy about that. Okay, so let me get this one to come down. This is the one that killed me last time, so I will have my revenge. Oh wait, does he not know about me? Know about me, come on. They don't use the ring on their finger all that much to shoot projectiles, which is interesting. Can you please? Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna drink this real fast. Pull this out. Where'd she go? Ooh, I wonder if... Will she come around? 'Cause maybe I can fight her over here instead. Here's the problem. I still don't want to go over there because of the fact that the other one's there too. Okay, alright, I think she's seen me. Come on. Let's do this. There you go. Frick, I missed. Dang it. Okay, come on. Just keep on swinging. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, you can stagger train semi-well, I guess. Alright, I want to be here when this one drops. Because I want to just start swinging right away. Frick! Dang it. Okay, don't you move. Don't you move. Gotcha. Okay, heal please real fast. Thanks so much. Okay, good. Smithing stone 2 times 3. Very nice. Okay, then everything back towards the grace on this side of the path is done. Let's go in here, though. Oh, so I'm going to jump up there and you're going to jump out here? Do you even want to fight me? You know what's interesting that I've always noticed throughout the game is it feels like a lot of times in these fountains, there's not usually items. I always feel like this is the perfect place to put an item, like right in the middle of the fountain. And that's never really the case. This big guy? Okay, no. I was thinking she knew about me. Okay, but she's about to know about me, so let's go deal with this situation. Got pretty much full health. I don't know where else other big ones are at right now. Need to be very cautious, very quiet. Crap. Don't you do it. Just stay still, thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so you get 425 from those. That's what I had been wondering. I hadn't been looking to check and see. All right, let's go back to where this Grace is, because I want to check everything on this side of the path leading from the Grace. Oh yeah, and the Grace is outside, isn't it? Yeah. For some reason I was thinking it was actually inside the courtyard, but it is not. These look similar to the things that are burning near the Ancestral Followers, I feel like down, maybe down in Siofra. Or maybe not necessarily near them, but that are burning near the well in Siofra. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that's kind of what I think of when I see that. I know that probably the purpose is just it's like blue and magical and stuff, like Liurnia, but Siofra is what it reminds me of. Okay, so everything around this is good. But then there's still some open space back here, which is really what I wanted to check, is all this stuff over here, just in case, you know. Oh, and there's a door up there, which is interesting. Where is that coming from? Oh, there you are. Crap, my dodge timing, frick. Dang it. Dang it, don't you kill me again. Gotcha. Okay. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I knew that one was gonna pop up. I guess I didn't look up there. I knew that there was gonna be something, but I was thinking it was just gonna be little ones in the ground right near that item. But I totally should have looked on the wall behind me. That would have been smart. Would have been a good thing to do. Are there any others hanging here though? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so, oh, there's one in the ground here, though. Okay, so going back that way, we'll go over there in a second. That'll lead back to where that scarab was, that sort of back pathway. So I will check that out momentarily. But first, I want to work my way up to this door. Just checking all the landscape surrounding first. So, I don't know, I have no idea where this door leads. I don't know if this will take us, like, if it takes us inside the walls, like inside the fortification, or what? Or maybe, oh, maybe it's an elevator. That could be what it is. So I might not even be able to access it from this side right now. I guess we'll see. I don't see any big hands hanging anywhere, so that's good. Oh wait, so there's a door and there's stairs here. Interesting, interesting. And I should put my lantern back on. Alright, so let's see where both pathways lead. We got a doorway and we got stairs. And we got stairs leading into the doorway. Oh, these things. Haven't seen those in a little while. Or maybe it was just a couple days. When did we see those? Ooh, nice. Cookbook 6. So what does that one allow me to craft? Wait, are we missing 1, 2, 3, 4? So we're missing number 5 right now. Freezing pot. Very nice. Ooh. Whoa, that was a trap right there that I totally did not see at first. Okay, so yeah, this is just a room. So this is just for the cookbook. So that's good. That totally... We can totally mark that off that way as complete. Ooh, so is this like the lower... These are like the lower walls, I guess? Because we'll be on the upper walls in a little bit. Okay, let's... Oh, crap. I just stepped on one of those traps again. This thing also does that. Oh, because these are like the Albinaric things, right? Where did we fight these? I don't know why I can't remember where I fought these not long ago. And before I come up here, I think it's probably actually best if I go down into that back area where the scarab was, because that should be one of the last things down here on the ground. I'm assuming is that back area, and then we can kind of start moving our way upwards towards all that stuff. So then this section, so the main courtyard right around the fountain is done. Everything on this side of the fountain, though, I haven't really looked through yet for items and stuff. But man, you can hear that scarab from far away. I still hear him over there being all scaraby. Yeah, so see, looking inside of this, it looks like I don't see an entrance from the back. Oh, and there's a chest in there too. So it's got to be something that we get into from up above. I don't think it's going to be from the place where the scarab is out back, because it doesn't look like there's a back entrance or anything. So it is most likely a drop down from the ceiling. Okay, cool. So that's good. There's an item here. There's also a hand over here. Rim crystal butter. Are there any hands hanging, though? Okay, I don't think... Oh, so up there is where we just were a second ago. So that's up where the little Albinaurics are at. Are you wooing them? What are you doing with yourself right now? Oh, shoot. That explodes. Ooh, that was a good dodge. That was not. Oh, so sometimes it only hits with half its fingers, which is interesting. I don't think I had noticed that. Dang it. Crap. Man, that's what I'm talking about. How the little ones don't seem like a threat, but then when they start doing that, that's when they become a threat. Alright, so I think everything behind me now is good. Checked for all items. All items have been grabbed. This guy's arm rigor mortis has really set in with his corpse. So yeah, up there, that's where the Albinaurics, like I said, I think that's what they are. Those Albinauric things are at. Now that I've killed most things around here, I should be able to just run at this thing and not have to worry about... Oh no, I am going to run into a hand here. Got it, before it even made it to the hand. Okay, Carrion Piercer. Cool. Actually, in a second, I want to look and see what that does. But first, let's finish the last little bit of this courtyard thing. Because, yeah, this does look like this is going to be the last, lower area on the ground. Once I get all of the crafting materials and items and stuff down here, then we can actually head up into some upper stuff. Ice Crest Shield. Okay, let's look at both of these things that I've just picked up. So the first thing is the Carrion Slicer, right? Perform swift sweeping slash using magical sword. And the Carrion Piercer, which is the thing I already had. Impales foes with magical greatsword. Oh yeah, and then also I want to look at that shield. Let's see. Some of these shields make me really wish I could use them, but cannot. That's the rule. Small metal round shield, heavier than a wooden shield. The Ice Crest originates from a Carian princess. Though the effect is slight, it boosts magic damage negation and resistance to frost. Interesting. Cool, so that's a cool little passive effect on that. Kinda nice, kinda nice. Whenever I see something like that, my first instinct is to be like, pretty awesome, right? Because one of my best friends, his dad, for some reason, whenever he thinks something is really cool and he goes to tell you about it, he's like, pretty awesome, right? And I remember before I had even really met his dad, he told me that. He was like, just so you know, something that my dad says all the time, it's like his catchphrase is, pretty awesome, right? So anytime I see something cool, that's always my first instinct. What's up, hand? Pretty awesome, right? I'm gonna kill you before you can move, please. Dang it. Ooh, okay, got him. Woo! Very nice. Okay, didn't drop anything. Ooh, but there's another little one here. And I think this pretty much just leads back to the area I was already at. Because this is the entrance to this over here. Going up there leads us to where that other Grace is at. Everything over here is respawn, though, since I died. And then up here is just this, but I'm going to grab it anyway, because I want Herba. Okay, so now let's run over to those stairs, and we'll head up there now. I'm just going to kill these as I pass by, I guess. So we'll we'll go over to those stairs where the Albinaurics are at, work our way through that upper portion, and then we can actually head to, the real upper portion, up above, I guess. And this, courtyard is done. I don't think there's anything else hanging up above me, so that should be fine. But let's head in this way now. Hi, Charlos. Have you been over there taking a nap? Been doing a nap for Charlos? Okay. Alright, so now we can actually progress through here. I don't know if there's going to be hands up here too. I'm still going to probably keep an eye on things up above, just in case. You know? You never know when something's going to be living up there. Oh, shoot. What's that thing again? Oh, you know what? So that's what it looks like. I saw that sword, so it just looks like a sword. And then this is what then... So this is that back area where the big hand was and where the scarab was, I believe. Yeah, okay. Cool, so this doesn't really lead to anything then, it seems like, unless... There's not an illusory wall or anything here, is there? No, okay. Just gotta check. Just had to check. Makes me feel better if I at least just check. Never hurts. But then... So I don't... What is this gonna... Oh, maybe this is actually just a dead end. Maybe this loops to nothing. Oh, Somber Smithing Stone 3. That's kind of nice since everything I've been getting is 2s. Yeah, so this just leads you back to that Somber Smithing Stone. Ooh, what is this goop on the wall? And it looks like there's nothing else to be had back here. From what it looks like. Because we went that way, and then we went inside of that door. Okay, so everything down below here then is good. So, everything in the courtyard, and then everything, when I'm actually standing in this section here at the top of the stairs, that's this. But I think we can get to some of this upper stuff here too, though. I'm pretty sure. So let's go to the Manor lower level now, to that Grace, and begin working through there. Because like I said, up there we can't get to yet, but everything in the church is good. So then all of this will be sort of on these like rampart walls or whatever you would call them. And I am curious though, I don't know if we can drop to anything. I wasn't really paying attention down below if there was anything that I couldn't reach unless I dropped from up here, so I need to kind of be looking off the edges at times just to see. This looks like something, but I don't think... Ooh, what happens if you... Okay, nothing. So I'm risking my life for nothing, walking on the edge with just my toes. Oh, what is... Oh, that's just that thing from up here. I don't know why the back of its hand looks different when you're looking at it from that angle. It looks disgusting, though. You know, one thing that I do remember up here is this. I think it's this that I remember. But I think there's some bigger knights here, too, actually, now that I think about it. Unless maybe I just came through this area at a much lower level in my first playthrough, that very well could be the case, and I'm just thinking that there were bigger knights. But I feel like in a second here we're about to encounter some of the bigger ones, like the type that you encounter in the capital. Crap, I tried to dodge that and I didn't do it in time. Okay, I need to heal after that little fiasco there. So if there are knights that I'm about to encounter, I feel like bigger ones. It can't be those. There's no way that's what I'm remembering. But maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, so there's no drop down here. I don't think I can get out on those outer walls. Ooh, there's another one of those swords. I gotta start paying closer attention to those. Keep missing them. So we can go a couple of ways here, it looks like. And also, I wonder if any of the... I don't think any of these are illusory walls. Let's go this way first, I think. Hello there. Yeah, I feel like all I'm thinking of was probably these, and I must have just been a lot lower level first time I came through here, thinking that these were more difficult. These knights were more difficult than they are. are these foot soldiers, because these aren't even, these are just foot soldiers. I was thinking there were actual, like, knights up here. Oh, and then, okay, so there's the entrance, so that gives me an idea of where we're standing. And I'm still not seeing any drop-downs. Oh, one spawned behind me, too. I thought it sounded like another one had spawned. Can you stop? Put your shield down. Is this guy crossbowing me? Are you crossbowing? There's a sword here that I'm going to run over just so I trigger it and it's out of the way. Stop it with the crossbow. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Just a lot are spawning. Drink. Man, it's a lot more spawning than I thought would. Frick. Okay. And there's this guy over here. Crossbow McGee. You can stop it with that now. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Man, yeah, they just spawn and spawn and spawn around here. Holy crap. Oh, and I'm going to die. Crap. Dang it. So that's probably more what I was thinking about, is how many spawn here. And I would have been totally fine if I would have healed. But for whatever reason, I don't think I realized how low I was on health. And I also didn't realize that that was one of the ones that you can't stagger. So yeah, so that is the case. It's not that there's huge knights up here. It's just that in a couple of these spots, a ton of them spawn. Don't you do it. Dang it. That was dumb. Stop it with the shield. This guy spawned too. Man, and that thing, I hate those things, because frick. Dang it. Alright, here's the bigger-ish guy. Oh, you can't even stagger him with that. I guess because he's all magical and stuff. So that's the way we still gotta go, but I want to finish this off first before we go that way. I hate their shields. Okay, and then I know that I gotta remember the spots where they spawn behind. So this, yeah, right here they spawn behind. And I should use that strong attack more against these guys, because that nearly kills them in one hit. Crap, I still ran right into that. Okay. Okay, that one's gone. Is there, yep, more spawn behind me. Okay. I need to try to avoid the cross... Crap! I keep walking right into the frickin' crossbow. You've got to be friggin' kidding me. Dang it. Heal, please. I'm gonna heal twice. I didn't actually really mean to heal twice, but at least... Okay, and I'm gonna roll out of the way of this frick. Okay. Alright. So, there's going to be more spawning, but I'm going to at least kill this guy. Get him out of the way. Okay, pick up my runes, that way I don't lose them. And then I know another one has spawned. Frick, he's going to throw this friggin' thing. Okay, I shouldn't be tanking like I am. That's part of my problem, is I keep trying to tank. Okay, where did this guy... Didn't I hear another one spawn back here? I feel like I heard another one spawn, but maybe not. Oh, this is an upper part of the wall. I think I can get to that. Oh, yeah, because there's hands there, so I can definitely get to that. Okay, so, alright. It looks like that's all of them. Goodness. Alright, and I don't think that there's... I don't think I've missed any drop-downs on the way here. I've got to remember I got to go back, though, because there's that other pathway. And here... Yeah, no drop-downs there. That's that door where I grabbed the cookbook. There's an item there. Is that down below where... Oh, yeah, because that's where those Albinarics are down there. Okay. That always scares me a little bit, even though I know you have to be standing right on it, and it's not even going to hurt you, but it always freaks me out every time because of the noise it makes. Kind of explodes. I could probably jump to this, but I'm not going to do that because it's probably a legit way to get to it, and also makes me nervous that it might be just a bit too far and that I'd end up dying. And I don't want to risk that. Alright, looks like nothing over here. Alright, so this up here, though, is there a grace here, or is this a lift? Looks like this is a lift. I'm not remember. Yeah, I don't remember any of this whatsoever. None of this is ringing a bell. Well, it's ringing a bell, but I'm not remembering it until we're looking right at it. Okay, so let's send this up real fast. I want to check beneath it. That is certainly death. So I don't care about what's beneath it then. There's no way this lift is that tall. Come on. Okay, so let's go up. I don't know how much like higher we can get. Wait, is this leading me to... Wait, this might be an access point to over here now that I look at it. Or no, actually no, I don't think you can access that yet, but there... Okay, good. There's a grace here, though. Very nice. But then, what does... Oh, actually, maybe this does lead outside to the back part. So am I... Oh, no, because this is still part of the manor. Holy crap, this place is way bigger than I remember. Because now we're all the way over at the manor upper level. Okay, before we wrap up for today, let's run back here real fast, though, because there's that one extra way that I can turn, and I want to check that out real fast. Over... Yeah, back that way. So let's go check that out real quick before wrapping up for today. And then tomorrow we'll work on like upper level stuff, I guess. Because yeah, I mean that's sort of been the running theme throughout this entire playthrough. Is I always say that areas end up being a lot bigger than I remember them, and I think it's because it's like the areas are so big that I sort of remember bits and pieces, and then I get to the area and realize, wow, there's a lot more here than I initially thought, and everything back there is good. So I'm just turning to the left then now. So this should wrap up this, what it calls the lower level, I guess. I don't think this will take me anywhere else, but I do remember I still remember a drop down somewhere here, like onto the top of one of these buildings. It must be that one. It's probably that one right there. That's got to be what I'm thinking of. In this bridge, I have a feeling some things are going to spawn here. It's interesting that none of the hands that are hanging on the edges crawl up the walls to you. That would not surprise me if they did that, but they only see you when you're down below, so they've got very limited sight. Rune Arc, hello there. I knew something was going to spawn. That'd be bad if your back was totally turned and you're paying attention to the Rune Arc and he just boops you off the side. Yeah, because that is definitely... that's most likely death if you fall down there. Okay, so this was this drop down that I was thinking of. That enough to kill him? It is. Oh yeah, that's pretty far. Oh, you too? Whew. My goodness. Sneaking up on me. Alright, yeah, so the whole time that I was thinking that there was some sort of drop down, I think this is the only one, the only drop down from up there. But I just couldn't remember where it was. Oh, and you know what? This might get me in... Yeah, there you go. There's that ladder that gets me inside that door that I was talking about earlier. So, but can I can probably jump across to this, right? What is over here, if anything? I don't know if this leads to anything whatsoever, or if this is just going to be all dead end. Okay, yeah, so it looks like this is just... You can then drop down back here, which is an area that we've already been to. Okay, so that's done. So let's go... Wait, because isn't this then... Yeah, so that's that door, and we're right above sort of that, like, archway thing, I believe. Oh, whew, shoot, I forgot you had to jump there. I almost fell off. Okay, so this should now lead to the other side of this door. Summon sign just popped up, though, so... Oh, it's probably just because we're on ground level now where everything else was. Chest here. Don't mind if I do. Thanks so much. What you got for me? Ooh, Sword of Night and Flame. I definitely am going to check that out here in a second. See if there's anything else in the midst of any of this stuff. Does not appear so. Alright. So this is kind of sort of a little shortcut. Not really, though, I feel like. It's kind of a lame shortcut, if you want to even call it a shortcut. Okay, so then this sword. Where is it? Oh, you know what? It might just be a regular straight sword. It might be pretty lame. Sword of Night and... Oh, so it does physical, magic, and fire. Intelligence and faith need to be way higher for that. Because I'm at 16 for both. Storied Sword and Treasure of Caria Manor. One of the legendary armaments. Okay, oh, and that's one of the things that I have to collect to be able to get us to Platinum. So it's good that we found that. Hold the sword level and prepare to cast a sorcery. Follow up with a normal attack to cast the Night Comet sorcery, or a strong attack to sweep forward with a burst of flames. Oh, and this also says, so astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in mountaintops that nearly touched the sky and considered the fire giants their neighbors. Interesting. Cool, so that's a legendary armament, so that has been grabbed. So everything down here then is done, so we can head into the Manor upper level. Cool, so that's going to wrap us for today. Tomorrow, we should be able to wrap up the main part of the Manor, and then we'll head outside and do like all the stuff surrounding the Manor. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, I would highly appreciate it if you would leave a like, maybe a comment, and also hit subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.